seen all the recent events on television and in the media, I would like to send a short message to my fellow American friends from Germany, reminding you that the German capitulation was on May 7th, 1945. I looked it up or I counted out, it's 28,793 days since that capitulation days, which means 78 years and 10 months. So until today, it's the fourth generation since the people who fought in the war. We Germans, when we go somewhere, we are still seen as Nazis or looked a bit strange upon when we say where we are from. Even my kids, when they go to other countries, they still seem to be a Nazi. Just to remind you, Nazism and fascism is not bound to your nationality. It's a way of thinking and it's a way of acting. And it's practically everywhere in the world. It's just we Germans, we learned because of our special history to take care of it, especially. And we also learned to smell it when it comes around, because we learn in school from very early on, we learn everything about history, what happened. We learn it in English courses, in German courses, in history courses. We discuss about it. And even it's still not enough, because there are still many people also in Germany who didn't realize what it is, or cannot or don't want to realize what it is. What we see in America freaks us out. That's the reason why we will start to build a military force, or to build up, to state up our military force in Europe, because all the Europeans, is it Italians, Spanish, Netherlands, Germans, Czechs, Polish people, we all are descendants of this war, and we all have parents and grandparents who tell us about the outcome of this war. So we really can tell you not to do it and to avoid it, and to do everything not to go in that path and direction. And that's also the reason why we stand with Ukraine, because Ukraine is our outer border to this fascism and to this Nazism, which we don't want to have again here in Europe. So it's just for us, for every one of us, it's important that Ukraine stands. So if you let down Ukraine, you simply let down Europe. That's what we understood. But it's not only about us, it's about yourself. Take care. Take care of what happens, because it's dangerous. It's freaking dangerous. And maybe, if it helps, just read a bit about history, discuss it, go through history, what happened, because the playbook you have in the US at the moment, this playbook already exists. It's just copied. It's copied from the Russian government at the moment to suppress the beloved Russian people. And it's starting in the US now. So here's some recommendations maybe to get it through. There is one book from Timothy Snyder. Yeah, you cannot read it because it's backwards. It's the English title is The Road to Unfreedom, Russia, Europe, America, which goes very, very, very deep into the history. and the outcome of it. It's a huge one, so not for everyone. There are no pics, just charts and maps and numbers. If you want something a bit more easy to read, go to Animal Farm from George Orwell. It's a very tiny book, so it's easy to read. It will explain a lot of things to you which are now happening. And maybe another recommendation, Orwell too, because he was a good man. 1984. It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit more to read, but very interesting, very educating, and about the German war history and the taking over of the Nazis in 93, and before it was all prepared, but then mainly 1939. You can read everything online. It's there. You just have to look it up. I really hope that this time it might help to be educated and to be aware of what can happen to prevent it. Thanks for your time. Have a good day. Bye-bye.